Hi friends, I am Joel John, YouTube blogger. This is also an interview preparation video as well as a awareness video about the companies and businesses. What the kind of job opportunities are there if you know if you get to know about companies? There are something new emerging. I cannot even say new. It was long, but now they are hiring a lot of people for this legal process outsourcing companies. Uh, this legal process outsourcing company is commonly called as LPO. Like we have BPOs, that's business process outsourcing, and business process outsourcing is nowadays being called as BPS, that is business process services. And another one thing, if it's has a lot of analytics, they call it as KPO, that's knowledge process outsourcing. Apart from that, when the company itself does, that's a company will start up a subsidiary company and they will do. At that time, they call it as, when it's from foreign, they call it as global shared services or global shared service center. There are so many names. The reason I am saying is all these people do a kind of back end activity. When calling is there, it's just a call center, whatever the name they call. So there is no need to hesitate to apply for those things. And if you have a good domain knowledge, even if you don't have experience on a relevant field, you may get a good salary hike, or you may get even a higher job role than what you are, based on your communication skill and the knowledge you have on the subject matter. So listen to all my interview preparation videos and improve your knowledge. Subscribe, press the thumbs up icon as a token of appreciation, press the bell symbol and enable all notification. Also comment your queries and on the comment box below. Also share this video with your friends and start communicating about this video, so that when you start processing about interviews, companies and what are the types of job offers, automatically your communication skill, as this is also related to the questions which are asked by the interviewer. When an interviewer asks you a question, you will spontaneously answer, so the chance of you being selected for the job increases. Okay, so now getting into the topic, in this video we are going to see about the types of company, what are all the different types of companies which are there in India. They are proprietorship company, sole proprietorship, which there will be only one owner, and partnership company, when two or more people combine to form a company, they should have a partnership deed which drafts about the partnership company and its nature of business, line of business, who are all the partners, who are all working partner, who are all sleeping partners or passive partners or inactive partners. Like that, there are a lot of differences. uh, all those things we'll see in detail. We'll look at each and every business type in detail on separate videos, and all those I will put it on the same video on a single playlist called as types of companies, and we could see that. And apart from this partnership company, we have private limited company, we have public limited company, and we have corporation companies, we have NGOs, and we have trusts. NGOs are non-government organization. Trusts are also could be for a non-organization form, or even government trusts are there. Trusts are like charity people. For trust, there will be a trust deed, and similarly for public limited and private limited company, there will be memorandum of association and article of association. Memorandum of union also will be there. So these will be drafting about the nature of business, line of business, what is the purpose of a trust is formed, and who are in trust, they will call it as trustees. In private limited and public limited companies, they will call it as directors and CXOs, and beneficial people in companies will be the shareholders. In trustees, they will call it as beneficials. Okay, so this is a general outlook about that. And where you have the job offers for this is in LPO. There are a lot of different types of LPOs. You have for legal advisors, they have for consultants, legal consultants, chartered accountants, and company for registering your company, for filing tax returns, for getting the GST number, TIN number, even for PAN card. There are people who do the consulting service, and when companies do that, they do have a marketing division and also a call center. These things, when they reach out for the companies, they call it as B2B call centers, that is business to business calling. And when they reach out for customers, it's called as B2C. For example, individual PAN card is also required, right? And individuals also should file their tax returns. So, and for those kinds of things, the customer, if you put an ad on websites, there are a lot of portals like, right, Just Dial, Locket and all those. If you put an ad like, for getting PAN card, contact this number, then automatically calls will start flowing into your customer care number. So those kinds of things are the businesses which exist, and mainly with this company registering business and changing from one type of company to other. When they talk about sole proprietorship, they say that this is an initial stage of a business where they will be growing up, because when they want to bring in capital, they have to have a limited liability partnership or a private limited companies. When they want to publicly sell the shares, they have to make it as a public limited company. So these kinds of company changes will happen within. So for doing those kinds of things, they need some advisors or consultants who have legal background, chartered accountant background, company secretaryship background, and they want people to carry out this process. So when they look for that, they will hire for marketing people as well. Even when you could be a graduate, or even not, graduation is now not mandatory for many of the companies. They even take people with arrears or 12th qualification, and for call centers and others. So what they expect from you is you have to do the calling, and or you have to answer the calls and fix up an appointment and to initiate the business process. It's a just kind of a sales role, but you should be knowing about these types of companies. Then only you'll be able to speak about that. And another one sector which needs this kind of company knowledge is banking sector. There is something called as corporate KYC. In this corporate KYC, first you should know about the company, who are all the people who are key persons in the company, and trustees for trusters, and for trusts and NGOs, and for corporations, who are all the key people. The chairman will be the key person for corporations. So like that, you should be, commissioner will be there for corporations. So you should be knowing about all these key people, because you have to collect the documents from them. For the key people, you should also get their PAN card, Aadhaar card, their address proof, ID proof, and all those. So you will also be looking at what are all the documentation which are required for various types of companies, and who are all the key people on various types of companies. And also in India, you can form a one-person company. Only one person will be the investing person. Still, he will be able to do a business with company registration. And when we talk about the type of companies for YouTube bloggers, when you start a YouTube channel, if you are from a, running a one-person company, or running a private limited company or a public limited company, in which you have your channel name registered with this, or you can use the incorporation certificate with the address for your YouTube address verification, then only give it as a, register it as a business. Because in YouTube, if you register it as a business, it's very hard to change it as an individual. I think as I know, there is no option to change. And only once you get eligible for monetization, it will ask for a Google PIN verification. That's a PIN number will be sent to your address, and you have to type it on the website of payment web portal of this Google. At that time, if you have if you register it as a business, until you have a registration incorporation number, you won't be able to verify your address, and you won't get income. Many people are suffering because of that problem. That's why I thought of saying this as well. If you are looking from a company background, and if you are getting this information, all companies need a YouTube channel. This is what I will say, because YouTube is a wonderful branding source, and also an information source. You can talk about your service and put on video. You can get your customer testimony. You can get your, if you are running a study center, you can get your students testimony and put it as a video, and parents testimony and put it as a video. When you have these kinds of videos, that will be very impressive in YouTube. It will generate you income. And if you get a good web designer, you can also link these YouTube videos in your website itself, and you can get count on in your YouTube as well. Even if you don't want to make other company ads to appear on that, you can enable monetization only for and disable all the ads. For each and every video, you have to individually go and enable ads, but still you will get revenue for, because through the number of premium customers who are viewing your YouTube videos. That's also an additional income source, right? And also when you sell out your company, you can show this as an additional income. Other source of income will be there on all the company balance sheet. You can add this in YouTube income in that. Also this you can show it as a brand image or brand promotion activity which you have done, and charge them for the brand value as well. Nowadays the brand itself is being an asset in this kind of a competitive business environment. Okay, so friends, I have spoken to you about the company types, and also spoken to you about YouTube, and also about what are the job offers which are there, because that's the main purpose which we create the videos, right? For a person who is at a lawyer level or a chartered accountant or a corporate or a company secretary, they will be knowing much better than us. Our my knowledge is all about BPO, BPS, and marketing related stuff. So I'll be making videos on that. So with that purpose, and also I worked on bank, so I will also making videos related to banking process. For that, this is very much essential. And watch, if you are going having an aspirant to become a banker, or if you are working on BPOs as well, many of the banks have their call centers in India. So watch those all the company types, so that you will know about each and every company types and the key people on that, and what are the documents there. That's when the KYC process, the AML process, or transaction monitoring, everything. For everything you need this knowledge when it comes to corporate KYC. That's where the maximum job openings are there. Okay, even though the savings account is also a huge division, as a number of accounts are there, still this is also a significant role, and this is where people struggle a lot in interviews. So have an in-depth knowledge about that. Subscribe and share with your friends and support. It's time to say bye. It's Joe Janjay signing off. Bye.